Hey guys, Tejas here. I am 35 and I quit my job to build games full time. So this is the day one of me building my game and documenting along the way. So I had this idea about about building a game, and I had written down all the features, all the abilities of the heroes, of the enemies, everything. Also the bosses, which I would add in the game. But then when I zoomed out, I got to know the game is massive. It is so massive that I would need at least 1 or 2 years to develop it, but I would also need another 1 or 2 developers, and the scope was massive. So I decided to say no to myself, say no to certain part of the game, and then I kept on cutting down features, cutting down the game, reducing the scope, and eventually, right now I'm at the stage where I feel this is enough for 6 months of dev time, solo dev, and I have written down a basic version of the game. Right. So now, today I have few calls with few players and I will pitch this particular vision of the game, and I'll see if they like it. If they do, I'll gather the feedback also, and then I'll start working on the prototype. My aim to finish the prototype is a week, 1 or 2 week maximum, with at least a decent music, background sound, and a core loop. Right, core loop is very important. I've focused more on core loop, so I changed the core loop from the first version to the second version of the game, and this is where I am right now. So I have a little bit of more stuffs which I wanted to brainstorm on. So right now I'm brainstorming it with Claude and Chat GPT, and then once I'm ready with the final version of the second version of the game, I will then get in touch with players. Just done with the call. The call was good. The feedback was great. He liked the concept. He uh, he gave certain feedbacks which I need to change, but he also added some more points that I can incorporate in the game. Although I made a note of it separately, but the main thing is he liked it. That is what I wanted to gauge on this call, and he was positive about it. He's eagerly waiting for the prototype, and he would buy the game. Just done with the second call for the day, and he's a friend of mine. He plays a lot of game. He's a gamer. He likes the core loop of the game, but he added something more. He wanted to be in a sci-fi world, and he he wanted some unique game mechanics in the entire game. So he suggested me to watch one and play one game. I'm not sure whether it is released. The game name is yeah, it is already released. The game name is Stone Mechia. Stone Mechia. Right. So in this game, you are a chess. So there's a chess. We all know a chess. So it's a combination of a chess and swords and weapons. Right. So hey guys, day two. Today I'll start working on the prototype, mainly the basic movements of the protagonist. And yesterday I made one silly mistake. So I had multiple calls. I did multiple, I had multiple documents around the game, around the prototype, and it is scattered all across the places. Right. Few things are in Miro board, few things is in my Notion board, few things are on my physical notepad, and which is very cluttered. So I need first thing today is I need to organize everything in one place, and then start working on the prototype. So yeah, let's begin the day. So I finally gathered all the data in one place. There were around 6 sources of information: ChatGPT, Claude, Google Docs, my Notepad, Notion, and Miro board. There were multiple sources, so it took some time to gather all the data and place it in one document. But now the vision of the game is clear, and I'm happy that we have at least reached a good level of understanding the entire game. Right. So now I know how many regions should be there, how many enemy types, how many what are the game mechanics that which we can add. So I'm done with the day. I did not work on prototype. I did not got time. I just went out for a small walk, and also I spoke to five more people in my friend circle. Two of them are streamers, and all are gamers. Two are streamers. So five people, they liked the game idea, and they were interested. So this gives me a picture that the game direction is in the right path. So yep, and that's the day two. Day three onwards, it's development and hey guys, day three of building game. Today's aim is to finish the one of the feature, that is the main player feature, that is the car. Yes, in my game there is a car where you can drift around, you can drive a car in an semi-open world. So I'm gonna finish the entire driving mechanics today, and let's see. I'm like, if I get more time, I will work on some other stuffs as well, adding some enemy AIs and all the stuff. So yep, let's start. Right now, I'm using free assets from Kenny's website, and the focus is of getting the core mechanics working before I could work on anything else. So the goal is to move the car. Uh, it took fairly a lot of work than I expected. I ran into a bunch of the physics bugs and tweaked values over and over. Spent way too much trying to figure out why the car was behaving so weirdly. I finally got it driving, but this it's still far from perfect. Okay, so right now we have our car, and we have some settings for the car over here. We can also drive the car, and you can take a left, you can take a right. Only issue is when you take a sharp turns, the car tilts. We need to fix that. We need to add the drift mechanics also, and we need to it's a little janky right now. The movements, we need to fix that as well. So yeah, this is the progress of day 3. So we are done with the car mechanics, and I fixed the bug where the car was tilting. So you can go left, you can go right, you can brake, you can drift, too. Okay, here we go. Yes, so that's the drift. It needs some polishing. I will be doing that tomorrow. So today's progress is this. Great progress, and also polish the mechanics, the drift, especially the drift and the braking system. Brake is, for some reason, I think it's not working as expected. I need to fix that, and tomorrow I need to add some more stuff. Day 4 of building the games. Yesterday we finished the driving mechanics. The car could move left, right, back, and forward, and also we added a drift that was not very smooth. We need to fix that today. We need to add more set of cars. I mean, like, more set of vehicles. For an example, truck, sedan, hatchback. Right now, I just have some free asset that I downloaded from the website. By second half of the day, I was completely drained, and I decided to stop working. I think this is what stepping out of your comfort zone feels like. I've spent so long staying comfortable that pushing myself was a little bit harder. Maybe this is just the part of the process. Day 5 was different. I installed a new game called Warframe and ended up spending some time playing the same. It's an amazing game. I really enjoyed it. I also had few more pending tasks outside game development that I finally managed to finish. So the day wasn't unproductive, it was just focused elsewhere. Day 6 was setup maintenance day. I clean my desk every weekend, and this time I also switched my secondary monitor to portrait mode. I noticed I was constantly turning my head whenever I used it, and after a while, my neck started paining. So, hopefully, this new setup fixes that. And this is how my new setup looks like. After that, I got back to work and polished the car mechanics a bit, and this is the result so far. Hey guys, today is Saturday, day 6. I have worked a little bit on the car mechanics, and this is the final result of the car. It's good. I just have to figure out the right settings for the car, but everything is working fine as expected. So you can go straight, left, right, and then you can drift. The drift, I keep on changing the settings, so it's not working as expected, but just hold on. Okay, now it should work. Yep, yes. Okay, so this is the progress for week 1, from getting on calls with players, getting their feedback, working on prototype. I had expected I would add enemy AI and also multiple other vehicles, but did not. This is the realistic week of a game developer. So next week I have to work on all the pending stuff, but so far I think the progress is good for week 1 at least. And let me play with the car for some more time. Okay. Yes, that is it. Now I'll see you guys in my next vlog. And subscribe to my channel if you are new here. Follow me on Instagram. Join my Discord server. The link is in the description. So you can get the latest updates on my Discord server. Plus, once the prototype is ready, probably I'll share it with you guys to play it and just give me more feedback on the game. So that is it. I'll see you guys on my next vlog.